telling me
what
I
can
can't
and
have
cannot
opinions
do.
on
You know
anything
who I
outside
am.
of Japan. I don't
You know
know
who
who
I
the fuck
am.
you are. No, I don't.
You know who I am.
You just look like some angry ginger in his fucking living room yelling at somebody.
An angry ginger in his living room.
That's what
And
it
I'm
looks
not
like.
yelling.
Okay. Seems like it.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay. Did an airplane run into the World Trade Center?
You tell me.
Yes, it did. What do you think?
Okay. A plane didn't hit the Pentagon.
You're talking to some other people, third parties and stuff about me. You went on Adam Green's show
No,
talking
no.
shit. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, I did. I called out
I've never
every
heard
single
of you.
person at Adam Green interviews and said that they're all government agents. Like
Everybody
you are.
he's interviewed is a government agent, except for you.
That's right.
Okay.
That's correct.
So you're a
Is
crazy
Christopher
person.
Bolin not a government agent? You're a government agent.
Which
and I'll
government?
explain why.
Okay.
Anyone.
I'm entertained. Tell me the evidence of me being a government agent along with every. Is he a government agent too?
I mean, is he a member of Congress?
He was.
Was he a member of Congress?
Yes.
I mean, of course.
That's not an agent. What is your evidence
Agent?
of me being a
Define the
government
word
agent?
agent.
Because I told
Look
people
up the
to
word
vote for
agent.
someone over Hillary?
Look, you don't even know what
Dude,
words
this is your
mean.
thing. You're the one that's calling people out and saying everyone's government agents but you.
You are.
Where's your
Yes.
evidence? I've never accused anybody of being a government agent.
No. I'm saying you are a government agent.
Okay, based on what evidence?
Based on the fact that you put out misinformation. Based on
what?
the fact that you work in the United States, although you live in
I work
a
in the
foreign
United
country
States, but I don't
with
live in the United
other
States.
foreign agents.
Do anything? Then you accuse me of being a government agent. You offer no evidence.
You are
And
a
then you
government
said-
agent. I
then you
just
tried to
offered
say
this.
stuff
Why are
about
you in
answer.
Japan? Why are you in Japan
I just told
commenting
you, so
on...
I want my kids educated in
How
Japan.
did you end up in Japan? How did you end up there?
Bush got reelected, and I was like, fuck it.
And you went to Japan. Oh,
Yes.
like everybody else. How did you pay for that?
I had a program paid for it because I had a job here.
What program?
It's none of your fucking business.
Oh, so your government program you're hiding right now.
No, it's not a
You got
government
sent
program.
there by the
It's just I don't want to get fired from this shit, and I don't mix my politics with my job because I already lost a job like that once.
Yeah.
What is your evidence of me being a government agent?
Because you are admitting that you're a government agent. That,
No,
that
I'm
government
not. I'm
and
just
corporate
curious, like,
entities
'cause you're
paid
one
for
of
you
these
to go
paranoid
to
types.
another country. And it's not
You are
what
trying
I'm
to change
saying.
the subject
It's what
because
is.
you have no evidence
Let-
of
let-
anybody
no,
being a
let's-
government agent.
No, I'm not trying to change the subject. Let's go back to who paid for you to be in Japan. Okay?
You want to talk
Okay,
about the BIS all of a sudden? Or so you dropped the evidence of government agent yet?
No, why would I drop that? I called you
I'm
that,
asking
and
you
then,
what it is.
then
If I
you
was a
say
fucking
you
government
won't-
agent getting
you
a
won't
paycheck,
even
I wouldn't
let
have to
anybody
sell
know.
t-shirts
Hold
and
on,
shit.
hold on. You won't even let anybody know how you ended up in Japan. You just say
Because it's none of
Bush
your
got elected,
business.
and somehow I ended up in Japan.
If I was a government agent, I would have a cover story and an excuse. I'm not letting you know because it's none of your fucking business, and I don't want people hassling my employers.
You don't have to tell what specific employer. Just say and
I
if
told you
don't-
I was a
if you won't-
teacher.
if
I'm
you
not
won't-
telling you
Look,
who
you
the
won't
fucking
say who you're
company is.
employed by. I'm not jealous.
You're accusing Chris Bolin of being a government agent and anyone else that was on Adam Green's show, plus myself.
Absolutely.
And you offer no
Absolutely.
evidence other than, well, I don't know why you went to Japan, so it must be CIA or something. You must be working for the fucking government.
Did anybody say CIA? You're the one that said CIA.
Whatever, the government. You said
government,
that's what
right.
the foreign agencies are. Is the CIA could be, I guess, the State Department or something like that. But whatever.
They benefit from
You
it.
think it's a
Just
Jewish
like
problem?
you benefit from this criminal system by working for either an aspect of the Japanese government.
Don't work for the
right?
government? No.
No, an aspect of the Japanese
No,
government.
it's not an aspect
The
of the
corporation
government.
you work for doesn't pay taxes. So here's the thing, Ryan. You won't say who you work for.
So?
You won't because
So,
it's the government.
I told you why. It's not the government.
No, it is.
No,
it is the government.
isn't the government.
It is. Well, then say who it is.
If I worked for the government, I'd have like a 9-to-5 job and I wouldn't be up at 4 in the morning doing the shit I do.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would. Believe anything
You
I
don't
hear
believe
from the
anything
government.
you can't see, you still think a fucking missile hit the Pentagon. And I know that's your prime motive here. You're just
what makes you
not,
know that? No,
it.
my prime motive is pointing out and looking right in your face.
Yes.
When you make eye contact with the camera and you're not shifting around, looking right in your face. And I wish I could do it right to you and pointing and saying,
no, you don't.
You're a government agent. You're a government agent.
Because I say a plane hit the
Because
Pentagon.
you were put in
Just
place.
admit that
You
that's what
got
got
money
you,
from the
that's
government
initially got
to
you
go.
all butthurt.
Who pays for you to fly around the world? Who
I
pays for
don't
you to
fly around the world. I go home once a year, and I pay for it.
Okay, isn't Japan on one end of the world and
Yes.
the United States
Yes,
on the other?
and
Who
the world
pays
is-
for that?
and the
How
world
much?
is
How do you
round.
have rated all you want? I mean, you're scratching your face. You're all over
Yeah,
the place.
because it's 4 a.m. and I'm talking to you, and you're just saying horse shit. You're like, well, you gotta prove you're not a Jew. Prove you're not working for the government. It's ridiculous.
And you won't say who you work for.
So what? Who do you work for?
I work for myself.
See, I think
that
you
dwarfs your
are the
view count.
disinformation agent. I don't think you're working for anyone. I think you're just a useful idiot.
You won't say what
Yes,
what
I don't
government
announce my
government front group
I don't have
that
a
you're
government
employed
front
by.
group, you dipshit.
You're
You're so
inside the United
stupid. You don't
States.
even know how bad you're exposing yourself. Like you're saying.
Why do you have to say that?
You called me a Zionist. I do anti-Zionist work every day. When have I ever promoted
That's
Zionism?
controlled opposition. The best way to
How is it
to
controlled opposition?
the basis of all governments.
Yeah, I know it is. I'm not a
Right.
fan of government. I don't know why you think I would be. Oh,
Right.
that's right, because you think I work for one.
So here's my proof and my final proof that you're a government agent.
You haven't
Number
had any
one,
proof.
What we know is that America is
If I had a
based
government
on
paycheck, I wouldn't have to sell T-shirts and shit. If I was working for the
that
government,
means nothing. That
if
means
I was
nothing.
working for the government, I wouldn't be saying anti-government shit every day. And you're like, oh, that's controlled opposition. How? How?
I'll
What-
explain
I've-
to you
I've
right
been
now.
against
Let me
every
explain it to
single
you then.
war.
Let me explain it to you. Okay,
I
the
don't wanna
government
hear
is
this.
engaged in war against the people. Correct? I mean, do you agree or disagree?
The government's at war with more than just the United States people. They kill a lot of foreigners.
The people of the world.
Sure.
Of
Anyway,
course,
get
there's
to
all
your
sorts of different.
evidence. I don't give a shit about the BIS or any of this crap. I
know you don't give a shit about
No, I'm
the
just tired.
number
I'm
one
tired of going in
organization that
circles with
controls
you
all the
because
governments.
You're talking
Listen.
about everybody being a government agent.
Ryan, you're
I've
a
been doing
government
this shit
agent.
for 20 years. Dude, you're a
Ryan,
little
here's
twig.
let me explain to you
You're a
in
little
a
piece of
very short time how it is that you are a
shit.
government
Do you
agent.
have any training in anything?
Training in
I mean, you're the like little kid being like, why don't you come here and meet me and face to face and say this shit because I got a gun I carry around. Like, yeah, I'm real excited to do that so you can shoot me. But I'll meet you in the gym. No guns.
I
there.
never said I was going to shoot you.
Yeah.
You said that.
You think I'm a government agent and you're saying you're armed everywhere you go and you want me to meet you in
Yes.
Virginia. Yeah, right.
I am armed around a lot more important government agents than you, Ryan.
Oh, who else is a government agent that you've been around? You think Chris Bolin's a
I don't know.
government agent?
A half a dozen governors of Virginia, the president of the United States, countless senators. I don't know what else to say. Whoever I see, where I go, and I always go armed with a camera, number one, and a gun, number two. So here's,
Do you
here's how
walk
it
around
goes.
with a gun and you don't pay your taxes and you think lots of people are government agents who aren't government agents?
You're a government agent.
I'm not a government agent.
Who employs
If
you?
I'm a government agent, we need more government agents like me speaking out against the
No.
government every day.
Okay, well then you're admitting you're a government agent now.
I'm not
So-
admitting I'm a government agent. I'm not a government agent.
Everyone not
See-
calling for the lawful abolition of the criminal government is a government agent.
Everybody
under the law-
not doing that is now a government agent.
Everyone not calling for the abolition of this criminal government is a government agent. And I would say advocating voting in rigged elections is...
So everybody who voted
Not-
is now a government agent. Everyone who
not
voted is a
who
government
has
agent.
voted, everyone who knows that the system is rigged and continues to vote.
Well,
If you're so
obviously-
experienced, you should
Obviously,
know better than to
people
tell
who
people
voted don't
to
think
vote.
it's rigged. I think telling people not to vote is what makes it easier for them to steal it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polished.
Well,
so all you have to do in order to
am
not be a
excluding the
government
federal
agent
government.
is to follow my lead and follow our lead.
Oh yeah,
so
that's
do it,
gonna happen.
or you're a government agent. Call for the
Follow-
abolition of the government.
Follow you, or you're a government agent. Do you know
No,
how
no, no.
insane that sounds?
Follow this.
All you gotta
This
do
is
is
the law
follow
of the
me
land.
and my piece of paper and my 9mm in my back pocket, and then you're not a government agent. Otherwise, you're a government agent. Everybody's an agent but you. I think
No.
you're crazy.
No, I didn't say that. I mean, there's... I don't know what you had... You do that all... If one does not call for the abolition of the government, then one is a government agent.
Okay.
So, who ordains the government?
I've been talking to you for an hour and 15 minutes, and you've yet to give me any evidence of being a government agent. You're one of these 9/11 well poisoners saying, oh, plane didn't hit the Pentagon. That's disinformation. That doesn't make you a government agent. It just makes you an idiot. Saying the plane
Why
hit
would
the
it affect-
Pentagon,
why would it
it's
affect
not
the
saying,
company,
oh, well, that's
Ryan?
not the official
Why
story. You
on
must agree
earth
with
would-
everything the government
Hey,
said.
so what you're a controlled opposition, though. You're a
I
limited
am not
hangout.
controlled opposition.
And you work for a employer involved in their ploy, and you won't even say who pays you, how you ended up in Japan.
It doesn't matter.
Anything.
Your business. It was not the
You
government.
moved to Japan without a job.
I moved to Japan with a job. I had a job before I moved.
From who? From who? Who
From this
employed you?
not the government.
What's the name of
I'm
the
not
company?
telling you that.
Six?
They don't care that I talk on RT and stuff like that.
That's fun. RT. Who owns RT? You're a Russian agent.
I'm not a Russian agent for going on RT. RT doesn't pay me. They don't change
Doesn't
what
matter.
I say
They
either.
wouldn't put you on there unless you work.
So are you-
and you
wait,
don't have
hold
to
on,
directly pay you.
You said you
I
were
don't
on
get
Press
directly
TV.
paid
Does that
from
make
Press
you?
TV,
All right, so
but I
you-
make money because
all right.
of it.
So are you an
But-
Iranian agent?
Of course not.
But you're on Press TV?
Guess where I film my spots? The Virginia State Capitol.
That's great. So does that make you an Iranian agent because you're on Press TV? Because that's your same
It
logic.
certainly does not.
Well, am I an Iranian agent
The
for being on
Iranians
Press
are
TV?
an agent of the militia.
Great.
The
so-
Iranians are agents of the militia.
Okay, and Russia isn't.
What's
You have this kind of
What's the
guilt by
system called?
association thing, like, well, you're on IT, therefore you're a Russian agent. But I'm on Press TV, but
You
I'm
are.
not an Iranian agent. No, I'm not a Russian agent. I haven't been on RT since 2014. I'm the limited hangout because I actually can talk about stuff other than the Constitution and guns.
You can't talk about the economic system around the world.
Yeah,
you
I
cannot
can,
talk
actually.
about
Wrote
the
a book about it.
geopolitical military agreements among nations.
Yeah,
you
I
can't
can.
talk. You can't talk.
And have. Want an interview about
Dick
Syria?
Black also goes on RT.
Yes, he does.
So
what?
he's
Is he now a Russian agent too?
evidently. Do you
He's-
think that they
he's
would
a-
have
he was a-
somebody
he
who
was
is
a US
against
Marine.
what they want to have said on RT?
You think everyone on RT is a fucking Russian agent? And I don't think it was as
No,
easy
he's
to
a
get.
Russian agent.
Oh, he's a
And
Russian
he's
agent. He's
fucking
your
surgeon.
senator.
Look, he's not my senator. Let's get to
I
Ron Paul
don't.
because Ron Paul is certainly a Russian agent.
Oh God, Ron Paul's a Russian agent too.
Of course he is. Of course he is. He goes on RT more than anyone.
Oh.
You're a government agent. You're a government agent.